Hello there everyone, my name is Ray, and today we're here to play some more Tales of Berseria. This is part number 71. And, yeah, we're gonna get into the expedition real quick. Perfect, nice way to start. Eels of Noct and Dia. And we got the right sweat bangs, so we just have to find whatever the, treasure is, I guess. We made our way past, all of these chumps in the last episode. Halfway up the mountain, I believe. Now we're in the flame part. Fire and ice is an overused trope in games, period, mainly RPGs. I'm sure you guys know that. And, yeah, we bring down the Exorcist Legate at Mount Killeros, or slash Kill Our Us. Now, I don't know why this says Legate, the Exorcist Legate, when... I don't know if this is free-flowing lava, but I doubt it, because the way it's flowing looks like it's kind of like in a tree or a crystalline kind of form. But, they know there's two of them. So, whatever. Can I not pick this up? What the hell? Thank you. And I switched our party around. We got Rokuro here with us now instead of Magilu. For obvious reasons that should be obvious, but they will become obvious very soon. And I think I changed his outfit last time. I think I showed you guys. But yeah, he's got his regular outfit on. And let's take Lloyd off his head. Just for the sake of making him basically as serious as possible for what's going to happen.
Wow, really? He's really just waiting for us here? Rokuro?
It's okay.
Incredible! The old bastard forged himself into a sword! Indeed. That blade's the embodiment of Kurogane's centuries of study. The Kurogane Stormquell. I like it. Just Kurogane for now. He will be the blade that surpasses both Stormquell and Stormhell. And when it does, then he will have earned the name Kurogane Stormquell. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Watch out. I wouldn't be surprised if he used an Armatus.
An Armatus? It's not my style to rely on anyone's help.
Ha! Says the big bad exorcist. Look, you'll even ask a tubby kitty for help.
Shut up! I'm totally not!
He isn't. Quite the opposite, actually. Shigure asked me to restrain his power.
Restrain his power? Wait, you don't mean...
She does. It's for my training. At first, I could barely even move my little finger. Morgrim, release my bindings.
Can a human even be this strong?
Kitty Wampus was holding him back?
With enough will, humans can do anything. This was to be my secret weapon against Artorias. I'm impressed.
Rokuro!
Sorry, but we're pitching in.
Good. I'll take you all at once. Forget about fighting fair. You won't beat me unless you use everything you've got. I know. All too well.
And just like that, the boss fight starts. So this is Shigure, obviously. Weakness is fire, resistant to wind, he's level 54. Shouldn't have too much trouble with him. All things considered, he does tend to paralyze and stun quite a bit, so I'm just going to start off Armatized because I'm not fudging with it.
You got it.
Once we get into the groove, this fight will be over relatively quickly. He moves around a lot, though, so it's not like we're going to be able to use the soul bottle real quick. It's not like we're going to be able to just smack him about.
That ends today.
I like how it says his weakness is... Oh, yeah, I didn't... See, I still don't understand why sometimes I don't stay in my Therian form. I like how it says his weakness is fire, yet it doesn't seem to be doing a whole hell of a lot of damage. Now, he will dodge. He will get out of our... What is it? Our final attack, our Discord, since he's a human, if I use Therianization on him.
When I'm this close, I won't miss. Form 0.
He's one of the only characters in the game who can just actively dodge all that stuff. And I like how we can attack from behind him too. And that's Earth and Wind, so I guess maybe he's a little bit resistant to Earth too. I'm not sure. Well, here we go. Please don't be using that against me.
It'll be the same every time. Rocket style. Final judgment. You can handle my attacks now. This is where the fight truly begins, Shigure. What do you know? I totally agree.
You see how I got those power hits, yet only did 68 damage to the guy? Jesus. Break that block and get him down. No, yeah, he doesn't do a whole lot, all things considered. I was actually kind of expecting, I guess, not necessarily more from this fight, but I was expecting him to be able to do more, I guess. Just because of all the hype up that they gave him and all that other shit. You're back in the Therian form again because I'm going to die.
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
I think that's the first time we saw that one, so that's pretty good. We kind of cheaped him out a little bit, but he's done. Yeah, like I said, not too difficult of a fight. We didn't have to heal once or anything. Didn't have to get rid of any status effects.
Aren't you? Don't act like you're impressed. I haven't even shown you my true blade. Your true blade? Well then, no time for me to take a break.
Shigure.
Keep out of this one, Morgrim.
Rokuro, he's still got plenty of power left.
Of course he does. He's Shigure Rangetsu after all. 2 blades, you sure? Why don't you find out? It's your life on the line. The same goes for you. Three of them. So this is your true blade. That's right. I developed this technique to defeat you. Not bad at all. This is my parting gift to Kurogane. Take Stormhowl. One last thing. Please let this fat cat go.
Shigure?
Shigure, you were ordered to be executed because I was already planning on leaving.
I was sick of living the life of a chained dog. Oh. Idiot. Stop worrying about the little things. Rejoice when your blade finds its mark. Seethe when it doesn't. Die when one finds you. That's all there is to it. The way of the sword is a simple one. That's what makes it so much fun.
Yeah, it really is.
That's the vicious face I'm looking for. If only Artorias' stony face could smile like that, he'd be a lot happier.
Yeah. Velvet,
We're good?
we're good. My blade found its mark.
Not bad. 61,690 experience points. Fury Piercer, skill mastered. Capability versus demi-humans plus 10%. I'll take it. 15 grade, a minute and a half. Not bad.
If you want to leave now, Rokuro, I won't stop you.
Don't forget, my purpose here is to repay my debt to you. What's the matter? Why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
Okay.
Okay? Is that all you have to say?
What's wrong? You really are crying.
You and Shigure. You were brothers, but
Oh, that. It's really nothing to shed tears over.
how can you pretend it's not important? Don't tell me it's because you're a demon.
You went and answered your own question.
So you will say it's because you're a demon.
No, that's not the answer, actually. It's not because I'm a demon. It's because we're swordsmen that I'm not sad.
Huh?
When we fought, when we both really fought, I got this sharp, vivid feeling that pierced straight to my core. When we were both throwing ourselves wholly into the battle, we wanted to keep on fighting forever, like an unquenchable thirst. That's a feeling we only got from each other.
Lord Shigure did seem to be enjoying himself. I feel like I can understand it a little better now. But I'll never comprehend it.
That's for the better. If you did, you'd end up like us.
Probably so.
I wonder when I'll be able to have a match like that again.
You won't have to worry about that.
Hmm?
Just as you worked so hard to defeat Lord Shigure, another swordsman will do the same to defeat you.
You're not wrong. Your positivity reminds me of him. Now I'm suddenly craving a cup of Yozakura Anmitsu.
Yozakura Anmitsu?
Cherry blossom flavored sweet bean paste, black sesame ice cream, and fruit. It was Shigure's favorite.
That's kind of hard to picture, but I'd like to try it.
Let's settle then. When this is all over, I'll take you out for some.
I look forward to that.
Then make sure you come back alive, alright?
You too, Rokuro. Yozakura Anmitsu. I won't forget.
Yeah, so it's, I didn't say anything during the little conversation just because there was no reason to, but that type of stuff has always confused me. When she's like, oh, you two were brothers, so why aren't you sad? It's like, well, we were swordsmen, or he was my enemy, or he tried to kill me, or whatever. Like, I don't understand that. An enemy is an enemy, and family by blood doesn't mean anything. Once you've betrayed your family, you are no longer family. You're just another person. Now, maybe I'm a dickhead for saying that, but that's just always how I felt.
Rokuro, you said something to him at the end.
To Shigure?
Yeah. Maybe it's not my place to ask, but...
I don't mind. It was just something that happened long ago. The story about Shigure plotting to overthrow our lord. That was a lie. A lie that I spread.
But why?
I wanted a just cause to strike him down. Storm Howl, Shigure's name, the leadership of the clan. I used to want all of that for myself.
Do you regret it?
Not at all. Besides, Shigure figured it out a long time ago. But really, I don't know what made me think I had the strength to defeat him back then.
He was truly strong.
Of course he was. He was the head of the Rangetsu family, the strongest warriors in all the land.
Rokuro, does this make you head of the clan now?
No. I'm a demon. And more importantly, all I ever wanted was to beat my brother. That's enough for me.
You should get out of here while you still have the chance.
If things get hairy, I'll run. But please, let me stay here a little longer. I owe Shigure for giving me back my free will. And he always did hate to be alone.
I never knew that.
You didn't? Weren't you his brother?
We never had time to think about anything other than our training.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any insult. He lived and he died according to his own beliefs. That has to be good enough. Humans like that are not so bad.
I suppose we aren't.
You're a funny sort of Moloch, aren't you?
Thanks for the compliment.
Shigure really turned my life around when he told me that cats are fickle, because that's what cats are. I guess I'm a Moloch, not a cat, but anyway, I accept myself for what I am now. That's made me a lot happier. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He wanted to fight his brother that bad. And I wonder if he did any training in his prison cell. I'm sure he didn't just sit there for 3 years, but he got stronger over the time that we went because of our fights.
It's scorching. No, it's torrid. Wait, no, it's hot!
Can you please stop making a fuss?
Anyone who can keep their cool inside a volcano needs their head examined.
I can feel the power of the earth pulse flowing upward. This is the life spring.
That's odd. Melchior isn't here.
Have you devoured even Shigure, Lord of Calamity? But remember, the only exorcists whose souls are worthy of sacrifice are Shigure, Oscar, Teresa, and me!
He's above us, at the volcano's peak.
With 3 souls, you can only awaken 3 Empyreans. That won't be enough to seal Innominat's power. If you are missing even one, awakening them will cause this volcano to explode, with you inside it. If you seek to awaken all 4 elemental Empyreans, then come. Try and take my soul from me!
What do you think, Magilo?
Trap. Melchior's greatest strength lies in his power over ice. I only wish we could lure him down here.
But we dare not forget. He's an exorcist who spent years plotting to awaken Innominat.
Exactly. He could be capable of anything. It'd be dangerous to assume otherwise.
Maybe this is the wrong time, but Magilo, you're related to Melchior, right?
You'd better believe it's the wrong time. Long ago, I was Magilanica Loom Maven, Melchior's foster daughter, and before I was cast out, his disciple.
Magilanica? The lost legate?
So even after 10 years, my name still lives on.
I'm impressed. You must have commanded a lot of respect.
Not in the least. The relationship between Melchior and I was like that between Velvet and Artorias. The debts owed, and the grudges held. Velvet, you don't have to believe me. You may never believe me. But I tell you now, I want to settle my—
I don't much care about the affairs of a witch, now do I? I'm going to the peak to find him. just doing what I want, like always.
Yep, that's right. And I'm going with you, like always. Piece of cake, it's a cinch, piece of cinch. It's scorching, it's freezing, it's scorching.
What are you muttering about?
You told me to chill out when I complained about the heat.
Is that still bothering you?
I heat up quickly and cool down slowly. I'm not bothering anyone, so go on, get lost!
That's even more annoying. I mean, come on. If it's both hot and cold, it's not scorzing. It's freeching, clearly.
That doesn't sound like me at all. Wait, that's not even my point! My skin feels like a frozen shell, but somehow my insides are boiling! This is miserable! It should be one or the other. I can't stand this fence-sitting!
Oh? Well, so what about the pineapple and sweet and sour pork?
Gross! A sweet omelet? A crime against nature.
Chocolate-covered raisins?
Whoever thought up dried grapes should be hanged!
Well then, what about peach pie?
I don't see what you're getting at!
What about yourself?
Utterly vile.
Doesn't that make you a fence-sitter?
That's why I'm having you eat that old man and shove him into the life spring.
I hope you learn to like yourself.
Don't try to embarrass me.
Yeah, so this episode is going to be relatively short, especially compared to my usual ones. I'm ending this here. This video is going to be incredibly long if I go up there and fight him now. First off, we've still got 2 or 3 parts of this place to get through. The last part's relatively long, and then of course the cutscene and the fight, and the cutscene after that. So no, we're ending this here. Thank you all for watching as always. I know there wasn't a lot of conversation during this episode, but I wanted to keep quiet. Okay, I guess before I end this, let me just explain something to you guys. I don't mind talking through cutscenes normally, especially with the newer, so to speak, edition of subtitles. I know those have been around for a long time now, but I'm talking like back in the day when video games had new enemy back there. That's another lizard guy. When video games had cutscenes of any kind, they didn't have subtitles because the games couldn't handle it or it wasn't thought of or whatever. But with the cutscenes that have subtitles, I don't care if I talk through it. It annoys some people, I know, but it annoys other people when you don't talk. Damned if you do, if you don't, kind of thing. So I decide, screw it. I make my own decision. I talk when I want to through the cutscenes. But it's always been a policy of mine not to talk through cutscenes that are important, so to speak. Like they're random little conversations they chat right now. I could have talked through the whole thing and been fine with it, screezing and forching or whatever it is. But at the same time, you know, Shigure versus Rokuro. Those are 2 brothers who don't necessarily hate each other, but they're rivals and they're fighting each other to kill each other, whatever. So, you know, that's important. That's the end of a storyline arc for one of the characters in this game. More to the point, one of the characters that I like in this game. Like I said, I don't have any dislikes for any of these characters. Like I said, I hated Magilu in the beginning, and I still, when I play through this game again, I don't like her character at the beginning of the game. But as she gets more fleshed out and you learn more about her, she becomes a likable character. To me, anyway. But again, all these other characters I like basically from the start, from their introduction. Eleanor's a bit of a crybaby sometimes, but that's just because she's so pure in her ideals and the way she views the world. And as time goes on, obviously she finds out that things are a little bit different than that. But still, all these characters are likable to me. So that's why I didn't talk during those. Another new enemy that I forget what those ones are called. Well, there, you can see the little lava giant thing and that mole looking frick. I don't know what he is. But anyway, like I said, I'm in this here. So, thank you all for watching. As always, my name is Ray, and I will see you all tomorrow. Well, Monday, I guess. Part number 72 of Tales of Berseria. But until then, goodbye, everybody.
You don't know!